third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. But that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 40 now on second down, Mills. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew.
Beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On second down, here's Pierce. And this time he's able to, but they need just a few inches here on third. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. There.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet Birding, just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 50-yard. Mills on first down. Johnson's got it complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Whatever the discussions were at that time.
Dust at the half, just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Yep. Mills. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 2 yards, that sets him up. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to press this. They'll try and run the option left side. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively.
Third and goal, Mills. Nothing open down the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Joseph's got it, and that'll bring him back within a point. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field and scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On play action, Lawrence steps away. And he floats one there, incomplete. These two. They give the Chubb out of the gun.
No paid too.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far.
Patterson's kick is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So this drive maybe didn't end with the same kind of success they had in the first half, but they do add 3 to their lead. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a do you.
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To the sideline. Wow, what a... Now Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there. A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
The red zone. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he's got 4. From the shotgun, it's Mills. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in. Going for it with Pierce. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he's able to get it down. Mills now. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about
and they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he goes across midfield. Now Lawrence to throw. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The sack there by Rasheed Green. From the gun on third down, Lawrence. Room here to run. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down. And Chubb will try the middle here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man right side is Cup, complete. On first and 10, it's Hall. He's down inside the 10. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Nick Chubb, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. So the rushing touchdowns continue. First down, Mills. That's underneath to Pierce. And this will be a gain of
a while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Mills throw taken in by Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's a first and 10 at the 47. Pierce gets this one running right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 4.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Mills throw complete there to Johnson. And he's got sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Looking to throw is Mills. Escaping the pressure right. And that throw behind.
Series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
A second down throw for Mills. And he's got Jordan complete right side. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Come up to the line of scrimmage. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. And that is Andy Reid. And almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect. The kick by Joseph is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use Fortnite.
Hey, you're impressed, don't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going for the last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
From the 38, Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. Up a 5, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because
they go with Chubb on 2nd down. Oh, he bowls over it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll run with Hall. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Breece Hall, 31 yards. And the Jaguars are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. So an important drive for them there. They're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made.
On 1st and 10, Mills. A quick throw there, going to be
Important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
to throw again on 2nd down. Mills. He finds his man. Here's Mills. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The pocket, but the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set. A field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They go play action with Lawrence. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 49 yards. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, the scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover, couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyreek Hill from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Guy at midfield. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a... Throwing, Mills. And this one incomplete.
Essentially every blade of grass that allowed them to disrupt the play.
Open man there is Collins, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 33. 10 down at the 33. Play fake, Mills under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Mills to throw it. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they're going to... They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Mills hit, and he loses the ball. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he can only manage to... Here's Lawrence. And check down, complete to Hall. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he bats it away. Complete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he is off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Houston set to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. And in a relatively quick manner. Mills on first down. And he'll be hit at again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Mills. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. First down. A first down throw for Mills. His throw.
And he didn't get that done on that play.
Now this throw caught left side. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Tyler Johnson, 60 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Lawrence. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Look for that first. After the deep blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6.
And again, it's Chubb. And maybe a measure of... On third down, here's Hall. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. There'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And the big fella stepped up if you don't take care of him first.
Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were
pressure to this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. First down, Mills. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. But it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. To the 43, 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Complete. Jefferson to target. Now the Texans will use one of the...
himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Looking to throw is Mills. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. Up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Working out of the gun, Mills. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. 20, 10, and he'll be brought down this time at the... Now, but that clock rolling. Mills now. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the... It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the...
It says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
Yeah, I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot.
Position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Mills looking to throw it. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches...
Throwing now, Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. Sure on this kick. Patterson's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah,
let's drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation...
He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, and he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. One last shot from Mills. And he is in for 2 points. And barring some hijinks on the kickoff, We're going to be headed to overtime. Everything was riding on that two-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. From the 6. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next over. And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Especially in a spot as you just described. We're in OT. You've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the play.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Flush to his right. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And the Jaguars are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move
down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him.
And it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. What a huge takeaway for this defense, the interception on the opening drive of overtime.
What an absolute disaster of a time for his first interception of the game, because throughout the game, he's made sure to keep the ball away from the other team. He's done a nice job of that. Here, the interception pops up, and now...
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll be upended at the 8. Now it's Mills' turn here in overtime. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And 1 yard short of 200 for the ball game. Here's Mills. That's underneath to Pierce. Short. Pierce now up the middle. And he is met quick. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Open man there is Collins, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now on 1st and 10. Now Mills. And this throw a bit.
Sticks hail just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Mills throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 36. Is in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up
all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. Mills to throw it. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. So an interception on one side and then an interception on the other. So both quarterbacks, Charles, with turnovers here in overtime.
So apparently one good defensive play deserves another. Both sides coming up big in overtime both getting interceptions, trying to set up their teams to score and win the game.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. On this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up it. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get up to the... Off play action, Fields. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's why. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. On this drive. Back to throw. Fields. It's Kelsey on the ground. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Handoff comes to Chubb. He's got room at the 30. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On play action, Fields. And he'll toss this one in. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the... On 2nd and 10, Fields. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, David.
I kind of figured that was coming.